Hi you guys, nice to see you again. I wanted to do a video with just some like insight thoughts about this month or like this year perhaps, I don't know. But in my own journey, my own life, this year is like the energies are pretty intense. And it's like all about, I feel like the theme of this year and maybe forward, but maybe this year is about letting go, of letting go. And when we do heal, or when we do peel off the layers of who we thought we were, there are then we see that there's so much underneath. Like there are no limits to what we can learn about who we truly are. There are like no limits. So what I have felt, because I am all about becoming free, or feel free, or becoming more free, and come into our hearts more, come into love, to love more. That is what I feel is my calling in my own life. And I know that is so many people are yearning and longing for freedom, for feeling free, and feeling loved, feeling more love. And there are so many questions about these topics. There is like no end to it. And I think I want to talk about these layers. And the topic lately has also been about, as I said, letting go of all these layers. Like, who are we? What do I want? Who am I? Who do I think I am? And all of you who is on the awakening journey, I want you to actually don't want to be anywhere else than where you're at right now. Because that is like the problem right now. Maybe not just right now, but that is the problem with the human journey. I feel I have, because I'm really trying to see the signs of the universe, or my higher self. Like, what is the universe telling me in my own healing journey, in my own transformation, in my own awakening? Because it feels like I'm awakening to something new every day. Every day something new comes up, a new revelation, a new issue, not issue, but new revelations, you could say. And I'm not doing so many videos this month, I think, or maybe I won't say anything, because I have when I am expecting something, it's not happening, and when I don't expect it, it's happening. It's like always that. So I won't say anything, but this month feels like the peeling off these layers. It's more inward than like ever before. This is a deep month. I feel like it's really deep, and it's going to hurt sometimes. And I know when I say it's gonna hurt, I myself can feel fear when I say that. It hurts. Because it does. Let's get real. It does. To let go of... My latest discovery is that we are holding on to so much, to so freaking much, I want to say, that we don't always know it. Like, we do unconscious stuff that we think is joy, that we think is bliss, that we think is happiness, but it's just a cover-up, just a cover-up of something else that's beneath that thing we do, the pattern. An example is, I am painting in my home, so that's why I'm black. Where was I? Example. An example of these layers of how we are hiding stuff, how hiding an emotion, hiding a wound that we don't want to feel. My example of myself is coffee and different types of food and like sugar. Not always coffee, but at many times it is some kind of comfort. And so many of us is feeling like it's just a thing, like it's something I enjoy, it's something I love. Like, I love my cup of coffee in the morning. I love my ice cream at the evening or at weekends. I love going at dinner with friends. I love, like, the list can go on and on. But what if the universe was just taking that away from you? How would you feel? Because I felt when my guides said to me, you can't go and eat, because I was like, oh, I'm desiring ice cream and pizza today, I said. And they were like, no, you can't have it. You can't have it anymore. You can't have it. And that kicked that was like, when I heard that, you can't ever have that again. Oh my God, I had so many, and I still have, abandoned issues. Like, I felt abandonment, boredom, and it was so deep, this wound. It was so deep. Like, I have been covering up all the issues with just being alone with that behavior. And not just being alone, I feel it is a boredom, like a boredom with life, a boredom. And like we are covering up some feelings of that we don't know who we are without these things. Like, who am I if I stop doing this? What will happen? How do I feel? And we are so scared of that feeling of not having what we want. We're so afraid of it. And it's the same with the if you want to do something, you want to start your own business, you want to be somewhere else where you're at right now. And that creates a discord, or it creates this longing. Is like it's destroying us. And I have felt for myself like I'm so tired of being controlled of things outside myself when I should be the one in control. Like, I don't need that stuff. I don't like it having control over me. I don't like it. I hate that feeling. And it's the same with job, relationships, and money. And I don't want anything to be controlling me outside of myself. And that is what is hindering us to fully found out, like becoming who we truly are. And what I want to say about this awakening journey, even though it is, maybe you have so many layers, I have so many layers. Don't say to yourself like, I can't, oh, now I didn't peel off that layer. Now I didn't change that behavior today. Oh, now I did that again. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter, because you have to love yourself where you're at right now. You have to love your wounds. Don't judge it. Because when we keep judging a pattern we have, the mind and the heart gets in a, it gets like in a fight, or the mind gets in the fight with itself, but the hearts are taking damage of the fight in here. And it is all it is. It's just a mind prison. It's just a mind game. Because you probably have heard, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do that, you shouldn't do this, do that, do this, do that. And all of these people who say, maybe they have a lot of good things to share, just like the one I am sharing to you, like, let go of stuff that is keeping you from being who you truly are. That is the truth, but it also is, it's hard to let go of stuff that has been your comfort zone. But let yourself like fall into it as many times as you have to. But know that if you let go of something, you will be free. You will feel more free. You will feel free, because when you let go of the things that is keeping you from really feeling that abandonment and longing for another thing, longing for home, longing for something else, then you can go through that. You can sit with that sadness, or just go through it. Just feel it all day long if it needs to. Be sad. Be sad for a week if it have to. If you have to. Be angry. Be whatever you want to be, because that is the emotion that you have been covering up with this thing and behavior and pattern. The things that is coming up when you stop doing something. Fasting is also a good example of covering up emotions. Or not fasting, but eating. When we are eating, we are covering up what we don't want to feel. So fasting is a good way to let go of the feelings. Ooh, there are so many layers to this, and I'm going through it myself right now, so therefore I am going more inward than maybe doing videos. But I do want to share, because this is a deep healing month. It's a deep month. So go deep within yourself. And you are so loved, you are worthy, and we are brave to do this. It's not always easy, but we are strong and we can do this. It's okay to break down, to build yourself up again. Bye.